Hey, welcome here. It's day 15, all a bad dream. Well, when we first landed on the shores of Svet, we had nothing more than a pair of pajamas and hope. Now, sitting pretty. We have our own peninsula of a city, which I have dubbed Foxborough. We have a nice cargo truck full of supplies, a mean black beauty of a Gunter, and a mustard yellow Sarka. Today, I think we need to take preparation for our flag. Check on all my property, make sure everything's good, check the front gate, and we'll begin our day. It is very hazy today, and I do believe rain is on its way. Alright, everything seems tickety-boo up front. Okay, back to Tin Pan Alley. That's the alley I like to call it. Back in here. This is where we're going to build the flag, right there in that corner. That should give coverage to the front gate. And close enough that it'll give coverage for me to build in the pub. I appear to be out of rope. Not to worry, on the truck there is, I do believe, a wall kit. We'll take the rope from it and get it done. Now you're still hanging around. Well, rent's still due, so don't get comfortable. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Get a job, you bum. Alright, now all we need, 6 log, 32 stone. The log is not a problem, I have them here on the truck. The stone, however, we're going to need to secure a few barrels, load them in the truck, and go harvest the stone. None to be had on this peninsula. Well, that's about as much as I can do on that flag until I can get 2 barrels. Let's take a walk around this property and see if we can't find any in the sheds. Excuse me? Man, the nerve to complain. Well, guess what? Evicted. Now I'm all for free-range chicken, but he was free-loading. This entire back alley now becomes the center courtyard, as all the buildings surround it are part of this base. We will need to build a second flag at the back half of this courtyard to protect everything. That would make a mighty fine tool shed. And here, I'd have a grand fire. right here in this sandbox. Now, I highly doubt we're going to find a barrel on the property. I do believe we're going to have to step out and go further out. I know they're out there. I keep running into them. Hey, burlap sack, that'll come in handy to make a backpack on the fly, or start crafting up some ghillie seed. Hey, nice. Wool gloves. We'll take those. Alright, let's take a stroll around the perimeter, recycle some loot, see what goodies our neighborhood provides us. Each of these buildings on the peninsula, or Foxborough as I call it, can be their own independent base. So any of you viewers that play this server, or wish to play this server, all you need to do is join the link below, All a Bad Dream Discord. Once there, reach out to me. If you want a residency here, we can hook you up. And having a residency here in Foxborough doesn't bound you to any term other than do not kill fellow residents. Do not steal from fellow residents. Do not enter a fellow resident's base without permission. Other than that, you're free to come and go as you please, run your own adventures. You just don't have to build a flag. I've done it for you. You will have to build and lock up your own base. And of course, if you find someone trying to break in, it is your obligation to defend Foxborough. Now let's go upstairs and take a look at the view of the courtyard. What a beautiful sight to see. Foxborough. Nothing better to do today on a rainy day than antagonize the local indigenous. All this rain, it's really starting to get onto my nerves. I think I might just head back to the pub, crawl in bed, and wait for it to pass. There's nothing like the sound of rain on tin that'll lull me quicker to a sleep. We have a lot of work to do gathering that stone, so we might as well just get an early start with a full night's sleep. Crawl into our cozy bed, and we'll dream of that tool shed and barbecue area. That'll be nice. Decorate the pub up maybe. Who knows? Only time will tell. Shots in the city. They sound concealed in a building. I'm not taking any chances, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to secure our compound and then go investigate. There, another shot. They're not far. Two more shots, but they sound further away. Now, I'm not necessarily out to kill these people, but I'm naturally curious and I want to know what they're doing so close to my home, shooting. So, we'll just take a look. Well, all the infected seem to be relatively calm. As calm as they can be, anyway. None of them look like they've been agitated. Oh, that was close. Just off to my right. I'm going to make my way up to that statue, get a better overwatch of the city. Well, there's what they were shooting at. There's dead infected laying on the main road from the hospital. The direction of the infected's feet indicate the position of the shooter. It was to my left, but were they traveling to the right, or were they going right to left? It's the question. The infected further down the road, to which they would have been traveling, don't seem to be aggro. So I don't know if they would have went that way or cut in through the hospital, or perhaps behind me. Beyond the cemetery, there's a gas station. They could be there. Well, if I'm ever going to spot my unknown passerbyers, this is where it's going to be from. Got an excellent vantage point of pretty much the entire city. That's the bridge I was just standing on moments ago. Just want to see if they slip behind me and back into my area. They could have moved further up north. Well, it looks like someone was at that car. Neither the hood or trunk were open yesterday. And they could have very well gone back east, towards that gas station I was talking about. I'd say from here that's 450 meters, roughly. Tell you what, let's let them know that I'm in the neighborhood. Now, we sit back and take watch and see what moves. I haven't heard any shots for a little bit. I'm thinking maybe they were just passing through and not looking for trouble. Oh well. Doesn't hurt to remain sharp and ready for that trouble. All quiet at the PD, at least the top floor anyway. This is what I mean about this statute hill. Very advantageous when you're pulling recon on this city. I'm pretty much willing to bet if they were in that area when the gas pumps went off, they jumped out of their skin and they're long gone. There's a section of city and suburb behind me that I can't really see from here. I'm going to have to wrap around, break through the tree line, and take a look. There's a little police station there and a large soccer pitch just down there. Things are looking pretty calm down there as well. They must have moved on. However, that's a little suspect. Oh, server restart. Gosh darn it. I would log back in from restart, and the duo that I was chasing weren't around. I logged back out and came back later. Pitch dark. But I decided to press on and get home. So I spared you the torment of me stumbling around in the dark, and we are at our front gate. Front gate to Foxborough. I do have my brightness jacked to 100% and the spotlight effect on, so when I'm in my inventory it's going to be a bit hot, and I do apologize. Wait a minute. What the hell's this? There's a fairly large fire in my backyard. Now, as you recall, I went to sleep last night dreaming of just such... What is going on? I've turned the brightness back to normal and removed the spotlight effect. Whoa! My tool shed. Alright. Something is definitely amiss. There's literally absolutely everything I need here to finish the rest of my flag. And more. And this fire pit, exactly where I wanted it. And look, a water well. Now, if I wouldn't know any better, I would believe that I am the recipient of a very generous server owner. Leggy Spartan and Forgotten Dream. Thank you very much. Well, this is beyond belief. I'm going to make my way up to my quarters, get a good night's sleep, and start day 17. Great. Another cock on the sidewalk. Stay out. Yes, sir, that's a hell of a view. No need for a light now. Alright, way past my bedtime, kids. Time to get some rest. Come on back and help me erect a pole.